y'all, it is Crafty Hope here, and welcome to ICAD number 17. As I just showed you, the two prompts for this one were color wheel and acrylic marker. So I am actually going to use both of those prompts today. If you don't know what ICAD is, it stands for Index Card a Day and was started by Tammy of Daisy Yellow. You can find her as Gypsy999 on Instagram, and she offers up daily prompts as well as weekly themes and some other things. I've got the link to her site below. As well, Nina Fickett has some prompts for mixed media ICAD, and that is the acrylic marker prompt for today. So I've thought this one was pretty easy, at least in my head. I started with just a book page that had some gesso and a little bit of coffee on it, and I just glued that straight onto my 3x5 index card. Y'all, I'm so basic. I'm just using like whatever index cards. These are probably from the Dollar Tree. They're a little thin and flimsy, but we're making it work. So once I got that paper down, I decided to create my color wheel. I actually pulled out my compass. You can tell I don't use it often. And I made a circle that I thought would fit on that card. And then I am cutting it out. Simple, easy, basic. Y'all, I don't know, this one felt like a no-brainer to me. I was like, oh, I'll create a color wheel and then use some acrylic marker to accent it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So I've got my little circle there, and I pulled out some watercolors. I don't even know what brand these are. It's like a travel watercolor kit that I've had forever and ever. And so I'm going to start by putting in my primary colors. Of course, those are the red, blue, and yellow. And I'm not being exact about this in any way, shape, or form. I wanted this to feel loose and sketchy and all of that. So I am just kind of going with it. Yeah, sorry for the ums. So like I said, I'm putting my primary colors in, and then I'm going to put in, what are they, the secondary colors? Is that what they're called? Y'all, I don't know color theory. I'm sorry. I know little bits and pieces about the color wheel, so that's why I'm going as basic as possible. Now, I could have mixed my primary colors together and made the colors that were probably more true to the color wheel, but I decided to just use the colors that were sitting right there in my paint palette. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, I do have to create the violet because I did not have a violet. So that one is probably the truest of them to yeah, it's a good mix of the red and the blue. So, all right, so I'm going to get that there. I'm going to dry it real quick. Did I not cut some of this out? I don't know. I guess I didn't because this was such a short video. Then I'm going to take my acrylic marker. This is just a Posca paint pen, and I believe it's acrylic paint, so at least I hope it is. And I'm going to trace those little triangles on my color wheel. Again, this is sketchy and messy, and yeah, nothing exact or perfect about it. I'm also going to go around the outside of it, and then once I get that, y'all, look how it's so but I like the sketchiness. I like the imperfection. It works for me. So, and I'm also going to use that acrylic marker to frame up my card, just, and to make it, I've got those little sketchy lines on it that kind of mimic how sketchy it was on that card, kind of make it work. Everything's gonna flow, and fake it till you make it, y'all. That's totally what I'm doing. Now I decided I'm going to attach this color wheel with a what do you call that thing? Is it a brad? I think it's a brad. And so I pulled out my Crocodile 2 and punched a hole in my color wheel in the center, and then did the same. Use that center punch to mark where I wanted it on my card. Put the brad through and bent it down. Now this isn't super tight, so you can see my wheel actually spins. So I did try to tighten it just a little. I didn't want it flopping around, but It's all right. All right, and then I used my Tim Holtz, what are they, small talk stickers, and it says, out of limitations come creativity. I'm going to use a pencil to circle that and then kind of blend that out a little bit. But I thought the sentiment was perfect for that because when you're limited to just the three main colors of a color wheel, you can make so much. And so that was just a really good reminder. All right, guys, that is it for this one. Like I said, super fast, super easy. I'm really happy with it. If you have any questions for me, please ask them below. And thanks for watching. Keep on crafting on. Bye.